You know, human beings learn best and most from other human beings. That's all part of being human. And we learn best from people who really care about us.
What does learning mean for you?
Doing whatever you're learning, like going outside and doing it.
Like going to the outdoor classroom?
Yeah. Or like doing like a play about it or doing something about it. And not just sitting down and writing.
Learning is having fun for me.
Having fun? And what are some things that are fun for you when you're learning?
Hands on deck and reading a book.
Hands on deck?
Yeah.
What's hands on deck?
Just like being able to like touch it and like to do it in a different way instead of just listening to somebody talk.
My particular perspective comes from like working mainly in special education, which I love. You get to celebrate how everyone comes and whatever they bring, and it's brilliant. And to me, the best learning as it should be happens by experiencing things, taking those lessons and moving on with them. Like I tell kids all the time, I never learned anything from being right. I learned all my best stuff from screwing up completely. So, you know, to be brave, to make mistakes, to try things out, to try something else out, to have time to do it, to have people have patience for kids to come to their own understanding. And learning is just about understanding the world around you, and that's what the best learning is, and that's how it should be. And everybody could learn, I think, from the special ed model. I think typical mainstream education can learn from that model.
What is learning for you?
I think learning could be sports because I'm learning what I like to do, like basketball and football. And yeah, and hockey. I gotta learn about the game I play. And yeah, and good sportsmanship.
I'd say like either like reading something or like doing something, often like involving words.
Wait until the kids get quieter.
Okay. Learning to me is when one expands their knowledge base on the outside world or different subjects, on a person, or just the mind overall development.
And writing sometimes because I think I'm learning what my imagination's like.
Are you going?
Yeah, you're going. We're going.
What does? I think as a senior in college, I'm definitely struck by two very distinct and equally valuable forms of learning. I think that there's the academic learning, like this, which really teaches you how to think and engage and critically analyze, which is very important for, you know, how you're going to function in the world. But in terms of learning in the real world, there's definitely this hands-on, practical approach in the sense that learning isn't just books. Learning is also interactions about life skills, about job-specific skills. And I think that you need a balance of both in order to really maximize your outcomes.
I also like sort of doing like simulated stuff. So like, you know, I like rocket science a lot. So I loaded this program onto my mom's computer that allows me to like build rockets, and that not actually build them, but like on the computer, and then we get to like simulate like how it goes. And it's not like digital simulation, it's more like just saying how the outcome went. So like the highest point in meters and how many meters per second it went.
Reading about something that I don't already know about.
Learning is when the kids get to explore and discover new things that they never have discovered before, and they improve upon daily tasks, interactions, relationships, and everything.
For me, when I think of learning, I think of something that humans can't avoid doing, that it's a natural occurring involvement with the world around us, and that we have so many different ideas about learning that teaching is exciting because getting to know different learners and what they want to learn and how they learn is why my job is fun. But I think the nice thing about that question is you could ask it every day and have different answers. And so I think my most consistent answer would be something like that.
As an aspiring educator, I find that my students and my classmates and my colleagues have really been my best teachers. And through them I see that learning isn't necessarily always this process by which someone who knows more than you do about something is imparting knowledge to you. And certainly that does happen and that is important, but learning is much more complex than that too. Learning is what excites us and motivates us and fills us with passion. And that's different for everyone, and I think that's one of the exciting and most complex parts of learning. Learning is not a privilege. Learning is a human right, and I think everyone should have access to a good education. And for me, a good education is one that allows you to learn who you are as a learner and a person. That's what the important people in my life have taught me.
Did you know that it's all right to wonder? Did you know that it's all right to wonder? There are all kinds of wonderful things. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know that it's all right to marvel? Did you know that it's all right to marvel? There are all kinds of marvelous things.